Hi friend, Potato here. Long time no see. How have you been? I can't believe there are already over 500 of you now here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just before we get into the video, I wanted to mention that I created a little Discord channel where you can come and share your experience with language learning, exchange resources, tips, and just meet nice people who are also passionate about language learning. I left the link in the description, so come say hi. Anyways, the video. Today, I wanted to share with you my June Japanese study routine and just talk a bit about language learning in general. A lot has changed in the past few months, including how I make money and my health, so naturally, it affected my language study. Unfortunately, I had to give up on my German and Korean for the time being, and my Japanese study just became very chaotic. So I went back to the drawing board, and I thought, what is the end result? So essentially, I came up with an ideal weekday and a weekend, which turned out to be 4 hours language study on a weekday and 1 hour on the weekends. Being able to study Japanese for 3 hours a day all of a sudden is quite a challenge in my opinion, even if I have that time. So I decided to change my lifestyle step by step, starting with 45 minutes a day and adding additional 5 minutes the following day if I'm successful. Will it take me more than a month to get to 3 hours of Japanese a day? Unfortunately, yes. Do I think that my approach is more sustainable and will let me maintain this lifestyle until December? Absolutely. On Sunday, I have only 1 hour to study Japanese. So after going through my flashcards, I turn on this YouTube video that I found, which goes over all and free grammar that I need to know. Some of them I already know and others are new to me. I usually do about 2 to 3 grammar points per time, and then I go and create 2 sentences per grammar point while trying to use some stubborn vocabulary that my head doesn't want to remember. And I also did a bit of kanji practice. My wisdom? Yeah, let's go for this word. My wisdom for Sunday is do not get overwhelmed with all ideas you want to bring to life. Being an adult is realizing that you are not almighty, all-powerful, and you cannot do absolutely everything. Prioritize and strive to be 1% better every day, and you will be on a sustainable path to your dream life. I mentioned December. Why December? I decided to take my JLPT and free exam this December. Well, I will try. It can be quite a challenge to secure a spot. Consequently, my study routine and resources have slightly changed. I've decreased the amount of immersion I do to focus more on targeted practices with the relevant materials for my upcoming exam. This month, I decided to focus on vocabulary, but not learning it by heart, rather just getting to know it and being aware of the words that will be there. While I do that, I'm slowly reviewing the grammar as you noticed. Right now, I'm using Try and Free book. Today was the second time I attempted chapter 8, which deals with humble language, and it felt okay. But the first time I opened the book a few days ago, I was in so much angst because I couldn't comprehend it no matter how many times I read over it. My wisdom for Monday is sometimes it's good to walk away and then come back with a lighter head and realize that it wasn't as hard or scary as you initially thought. Tuesday is the day of the week when I always do 3-hour Japanese, simply because I have a 2-hour lesson. On the lesson, we usually just talk about things, as well as I ask loads of questions about grammar, vocabulary. For instance, we go over the sentences I wrote, and anything else that I want to have clarified. I think one of the things that really helped me stay sane and not get overwhelmed with resources, materials, and goals during my study is to set daily goals based on time, rather than material covered. Like, I set 25 minutes today to read manga, and today I finished it in time and had some time left. But if the 25 minutes were up and I haven't finished it, I would still put the book down and finish it another time. I find it healthy to restrict my study time rather than making a list of 10 things and being able to get only the half done in the allocated study time for the day and then feel like poop for the rest of the day and also feel like I'm always behind. Wisdom for Tuesday is do not get stuck in your routine and be open to trying new things, especially if your routine is not working for you. Personally, breaking my study into 25 to 30-minute blocks based on different skills like reading, listening, grammar, etc. has had a great positive impact on my study and mental health. Today, as planned, I did quite a bit of vocabulary, and in the end of the chapter quiz, I got 12 out of 20, which is not great, but I think it's quite decent since I only got familiar with the vocabulary and did not actually try learning it. My wisdom for Wednesday is to always make a plan beforehand. Whether you have only 15 minutes or 2 hours allocated to studying, you should not waste it on looking for what to do. Create a plan A and a plan B the day before and follow it depending on your mood. It is actually funny how long it took me to buy this book, but it is a kanji look and learn workbook, and since I've been feeling a bit down today, I decided to spend a hefty portion of my study just revising kanji from previous years. I completely stopped writing kanji last year, so my stroke order and calligraphy are questionable. I think I want to try to improve both after the N3 exam. My wisdom for Thursday is to go back to where you started. Look at the old exercises, review easy grammar. It can be so easy that you will start questioning your sanity, but you will definitely find a thing or two that you completely forgot, but it would be good to remember. And also, be proud of how far you've come. On Friday, I took a break. And on Saturday, I managed to spend only 7 minutes reviewing my flashcards because of really bad headache. So my last wisdom is to take a break. And most importantly, do not feel guilty about it. I guess that's it for the video. I'm super happy to be back on YouTube, although I feel quite rusty. I'm excited for many upcoming videos, so please like, subscribe, and make sure to check out my Discord channel. Bye!